Welcome to our series on maturing your GDPR compliance program. Today, we're focusing on an element of GDPR compliance that often gets overlooked but can actually significantly impact your organization's data privacy posture: privacy awareness training for your employees. The GDPR emphasizes the importance of handling personal data securely and responsibly. Accountability for GDPR compliance is everyone's responsibility, and every employee should be part of your successful privacy program. This is where privacy awareness training for employees becomes essential. By educating employees about the GDPR, you empower them to handle the data responsibly, to recognize potential privacy risks, and to take appropriate actions to mitigate these risks. This knowledge is critical for compliance, but it also goes beyond that as well. So it fosters a privacy-first culture that can actually help protect your organization and stakeholders from data breaches, financial penalties, and reputational damage as well. It also increases the visibility and reach of your GDPR program. It's making it more resilient and effective, and ensures that everyone is actually pulling in the same direction. Like many aspects of mature GDPR compliance programs, setting up an effective GDPR awareness training program requires a strategic approach. So let's take a look at some of the steps that you can take to ensure that your training program is successful. Step 1. Assess your needs. Begin by assessing your organization's specific training needs. Consider the nature of your business, the types of data that you handle, and your organization's structure, as well as areas of highest risk in processing the personal data. Finally, you need to evaluate your employees' current level of GDPR knowledge. This will help you tailor your training program to address the most relevant and the most pressing privacy issues that your organization specifically faces. Step 2. Define your objectives. Clearly define what you aim to achieve with your GDPR training program. Your objectives might include enhancing understanding of the GDPR principles, or reporting new processing activities, or ensuring that employees can identify and report data breaches, or perhaps instilling best practices for data handling. Your objectives can also center around your organization's audit and compliance certification objectives, and capturing the training records according to those. It is also possible that you will have sets of objectives which vary based on your organization's office locations or business teams and specific individuals. Perhaps you need your Paris HR team trained towards different objectives than your New York sales team. Step 3. Develop engaging content. Create training content that is engaging and accessible, as well as informative. You should use a mix of formats such as videos, quizzes, interactive sessions, so that you cater to different learning styles of your employees. Keep in mind that shorter and more frequent training bursts may be better than longer and maybe less frequent training, especially in terms of maintaining the employee attention. You should ensure that the content is updated regularly so that you reflect any changes to GDPR regulations or organizational policies that you have. Also consider mixing the regular training format in with awareness-raising campaigns, which can be more freeform and customized for each occasion. International Data Privacy Day or the GDPR anniversary are great opportunities, so you can share exciting content and celebrate key GDPR milestones for your organization with your broader employee population. Step 4. Implement the training. Roll out your training program across the organization. For a broad, general GDPR training, you may consider making it mandatory for all employees to complete. You should also consider how will you enforce that completion of the training. For role-based training, you may consider a bit more personalized approach. In many cases, you could even swap training for knowledge sharing. Instead of one-directional communication, you can start by building a network with key business functions whereby you exchange information. That helps with facilitating business projects and equally supports the GDPR compliance, as well as the visibility into key business objectives for the privacy team. To summarize, for certain roles, it makes more sense to focus on nurturing a privacy champion network rather than to issue one-directional privacy training. Step 5. Evaluate and improve. Finally, evaluate the effectiveness of your training program throughout feedback surveys, quizzes, and monitoring compliance rates. Use this feedback to make continuous improvements to your training content as well as to your delivery methods. You could also use it for business functions reach and overall company privacy culture feedback. Once your training program is running efficiently, you can begin to report on its effectiveness from a business perspective. Privacy training programs for employees help to demonstrate a privacy-first culture, as well as building trust with your customers, as well as employees and partners and regulators. This trust is invaluable in maintaining and growing your business relationships. You should remember, businesses that are trusted are businesses that perform better economically. Privacy awareness training for employees adds tangible value to your business. By investing in comprehensive, engaging, and ongoing training, you not only comply with the law, but you also enhance your organization's data privacy culture, you build trust with your stakeholders, and you position your business as a leader in data protection. Moreover, by elevating the training towards bi-directional knowledge sharing, you are cultivating super valuable feedback loop and information channel to help your GDPR compliance program succeed across the whole organization. Thank you for joining us in this part of our series of maturing your GDPR compliance program. Be sure to tune in to other videos from this series to learn more about how to add business value from compliance areas such as data subject rights requests and incident response processes.